Frank Campion, the mayor of Welland, and I do all things mayor. But one of the more fun things that I do is actually have interviews like this where we're having events happening in our community that we're very proud of. So happy to have you here. The city of Welland is historically known and continues to be known as a sports town. So it's hockey, baseball, soccer, lacrosse. I mean, everything is played here in our city. And we take pride in the fact that we do it well. And one of the things that really has kind of carried on over the decades is Welland Minor Hockey and their participation and hosting of tournaments. If we think back to the Little NHL, that was a very popular tournament, starting to come back. But certainly, you know, we have the fan base here. People love sports, they love hockey, so it's a fantastic event for us because people will enjoy it. The participants will enjoy it, and certainly anybody coming from out of town will enjoy our municipality. There's lots to do here. It was very important, not just for economic purposes, but that's certainly one of the spin-offs that we get as economic input, but also it puts us on the map. We are known as a sports town, and the more sports you do and the more tournaments you put on, the more people recognize that. So it helps to attract more events. And again, I think it gives people an opportunity to come from out of town who want to participate in the tournaments or in any kind of sport to see what we have to offer in our city, because there's an awful lot to offer. And even some of our amenities are geared towards sports or athletics, like our flat water center, like our canoe kayak rentals, and the list goes on and on. So it really does help us to become a place that's known as a sports town. First of all, I would just say do it in Welland. You know, we have what's required. We have top-notch facilities here. If you look at the arena, it's a historic site, but it's also very functional. We have baseball diamonds here. We have indoor soccer. So we have virtually everything you need to put on any type of a tournament or sports activity. So I would suggest to people, it's a great place to come. And while you're here, there's so many other things you can do depending on the season. You can be going on our trails, you could be paddling on our water, you could be picnicking. There's so many things you can do here. So it's not just about the sport itself, but the experience of what Welland has to offer. Yeah, well, sports organizations in Welland are critical to actually the success of our community and particularly the success of our youth. One of the things that people, they probably realize it, but they don't really see it, the fact that if you have sports geared to youth and seniors, it's a lifelong experience. So you start off playing hockey, like Welland Minor Hockey. You end up playing in men's leagues. You end up playing with your friends well into your 60s and 70s if you're interested in doing that. And the same with all sports. But I think the really critical part about getting into athletics and sports, and minor hockey is a great example of it. You become a part of something as a youth. So you make friends, you become part of a team, you become part of an organization, and that builds character, it builds friendships. It's really great for youth to get started that way, and structure. And so from that, you develop your other skills based on what you learned playing sports. And that's part of what you're doing best when you're part of a team. It can be in business, it can be anywhere else, but you learn to be a team person by playing sports initially. That's why it's critical to start your life off that way. Well, the Welland Arena has been around for an awfully long time. It fronts onto King Street, which is part of our downtown area. So the structure itself is an amazing structure. It's old, but it has a lot of character to it. And so many athletes have come through that arena playing hockey, minor hockey, moving on to Olympic players, moving on to the NHL. We've had probably 20 people who have gone through the ranks and ended up playing in the NHL. So I think they all have fond memories with it. I was not a very good hockey player, but I loved playing hockey. And, I still get a great feeling when I go into the arena. It just gives you, it's got that feel to it. It's amazing. You're going to know a lot of players. either who are from Welland or also from other jurisdictions. So it's amazing how many people you actually end up knowing, even from out of town. It's also great camaraderie. So, you can go and you can support your team, but you can also support other teams. So anytime I go to an event, I'm always rooting for the home team, but I'm also rooting for the other teams. And when they're playing through the games, you pick, I think I like this team to win. So it's a very entertaining thing to do. And it also is great to support, community events like that. And my advice is don't miss it. You have an opportunity to see some pretty good hockey here. Don't miss the opportunity. Get out there and watch some and participate. Go with friends and family and enjoy yourself. Oh, absolutely. Yes, I'm going to get out to as many games as I can, and looking forward to the events. It's always fun. I enjoy watching hockey, and I can't wait to get out there and watch some really, really good hockey. Well, first of all, I want to welcome them. It's important for us to recognize the fact that people are coming and visiting our community, and I welcome them to come here and enjoy everything that we have to offer. Wishing everybody luck and safe play and really a lot of enjoyment. I hope the participants have a good time playing here, appreciate our facilities, and most importantly, get to know our community a little bit. We have a friendly community. We have great residents here and great administration at the arena and coaches and everything else. So I really think that it's going to be a fantastic experience. And have a look around and get to some of our restaurants and see what we have to offer and enjoy yourself. That's the biggest thing for me, is I want people to come here and enjoy themselves. And bienvenue à Ville de Welland. I'm Welland Mayor Frank Campion, and I wish to welcome everyone to our city. And bienvenue à Ville de Welland.